Welcome back to my succession game of Sword of the Stars. I'm Hunter Black Luna. Stop! Tarkas time!
System update.
YouTube, Tarkas. Tarkas, YouTube. They're lizard people. Alright, as you might remember, and you might have seen, the Loyal Sons are actually in first place, so our management wasn't bad, everybody. I'm pretty sure the AI can handle it out from here. However, yeah, look, 11 colonies, 189 ships, lots of satellites. The AI doesn't like satellites, especially in the early goings, which is weird, considering satellites, like LDPs, when you get ultraviolet lasers, that's pretty much optimum, unless you get X-ray lasers, which is the next upgrade. Not everyone gets it. But if you don't, then that's as good as LDPs are ever going to get throughout the entire game, because you can only mount them with missiles. So why not invest in them? The maintenance is not bad, especially for the benefit you get. Anyway, the Tarkas, let's see. First of all, just a point, everyone gets overthrusting technology. That allows you to add a pursuit module. I can't see that being useful.
We respectfully obey. But we might have emerged victorious, given time.
Of course you might have. Overthrusting is so not worth it when we have so much else. We could climb to fusion, but that's 46 turns. And notice the Tarkas are spending a respectable amount of their budget on colony maintenance. Now that means a couple things, everybody. Tarkas FTL, like I mentioned, is point and click. You decide, I want to go somewhere, and you go there if you have the fuel. If not, then you just stop, like in the middle of space, and that sucks. Considering the tankers will be slow to get to you. Tarkas are really good at armor. They have living steel, which is, as it sounds, pretty damn nice. Reflective coating is also very attractive, considering just about everyone uses lasers. Oh, and the AI loves to research xenotech. I guess a succession game is a really cool spectacle to see in a lot of ways, because you can see, well, first of all, succession games are sort of like, you know, how real politics works. You come in, you inherit policies that you didn't decide on, fleet decisions, colonizations, technology trades. I probably wouldn't have researched Steel Song, gotta say, especially since there's no Diplo available, or Ken. Nah. That's just me, though. They did get UV lasers, which is good. That's a basic tech. I could get them to FTL economics, but you know what I want first? Before we even go with colonization techs, which will be disgustingly useful for these people, we are going to get a special Tarkas technology, hyperlink communications. We can tell our ships in mid-warp to change course, which gives us an immediate advantage over even like the humans, which can never communicate with node space fleets. They just have to wait for them to get where they're going.
We have been given the necessary sum, Varkona.
This will distract from other concerns, but it is very practical to get this. Like even AI, if you start out with all 15 starter techs, it will generally get you hyperlink communications because it's so damn useful. Alright. The other joy of inheriting from the AI. All these frickin' names. Also, they have UV lasers, but they've never bothered to upgrade, and some of these guys are using Gauss guns, even on tankers, which actually sometimes see combat. I do kind of like the way Tarkas ships look, and their voice acting is pretty cool, gotta say. I didn't remember just how awesome it was until recently. We're gonna try to keep with AI names, and when we make new ones, we'll name them like some Klingon string, I don't know. Except for Throat Ripper. Throat Ripper's awesome. Why is Throat Ripper the colonizer? Suspended animation. vastly increases the cost, but also the utility, presumably. I don't know if a colony ship needs all this crap, though. Let's put UV lasers on it. Alright, we'll give it some... point defense lasers, I suppose. Probably makes it a little cheaper. Do we definitely want it going as fast as possible? This design looks good.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
But we do need to do a little naval revising here, guys. Like... Also, the Tarkas get 4 medium mounts on their hammerhead sections, which is really cool. They're a very forward-oriented race, in a lot of ways. Could we improve this? Polysilicate alloys. Doesn't increase the cost terribly much. Tarka command sections are actually really strong, so I'm going to take it off the hammerhead just to bump down the price a little, because it's insane. Also note that the Tarka's general speed is 2 light years a turn. Not affected by gravity or node lines or anywhere. They're just kind of middle of the road.
This design will be saved for future reference, Vakona.
Also, like earlier designs of the same crap do not need to exist. I can't even tell what the AI changed here. Yeah, sometimes you get into the working mechanisms and you realize, I have a... fuck it. Let's give it UV lasers, rock out. Doesn't cost that much.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
Alright. We've got our recon, our tanker, our colonizer. Good utility ships. Tell me you guys have a command vessel. It doesn't look like they do. What the hell, guys? Oh, we gotta fix that post-friggin' haste. That's kind of a cool look for their ship. Alright, give these guys the works. Especially the command module. I think we'll only put it on the command module and the engines. Combinate fissionables, pulsed fission, of course. Gonna be so expensive, but the AI has actually stockpiled a lot of money instead of using it to actually get a friggin' fleet. Oh, we're gonna fix that, don't worry. Is this as good as it could be? Yes, it is. We will call you the Noble Blade.
This design will be saved for future reference, Vakona.
There you go. What kind of armors do you guys have? Here's... The Vanuvar are the... looks like the standard armor class. Tarkas get 2 missile mounts too. Starting to think the humans got short shifted, but... I guess they get their ships faster, so UV lasers on the lots. 1 point defense. Should make it effective against other enemy missile destroyers. And remove the polysills from the hammerhead just because... I don't know. It's just not the same returns. We want this thing to have the best engines.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
Alright, the Vanuvar should be good stuff. We definitely don't need the crap we started the game with, guys. Especially since you have better versions. You guys need to keep your design screen clean. Upgrade your light defense platform.
This design will be saved for future reference, Vakona.
Bam. What else do we need? You don't have mass drivers or anything, so I can't make a variant on that. Oh, you guys have torpedo ships. With the disruptors, those temporarily disable enemies. We saw that a little bit with the Mortigi using it on me last game. That looks like it could be some fun. This thing... Let's get tricky with it, shall we? You know what? I'll put one UV laser on the back just so we can do something. The rest will be PD. I have no clue how this thing's gonna work out. Let's give it a shot though. The Ancre car! Ancre! There we go.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
Bringing out the sci-fi writer in me already. Anything else? We don't have a dedicated PD vessel, do we? What, this is it? Well, I guess the mounts are placed well. It just seemed like the human PD ship had more. I'm probably wrong about that, but eh. Alright, if we take the polysilicate allies off these guys, we will see quite a return on our investment. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Oh, you the really car. Vey.
This design will be saved for future reference, Vakona.
There we go, I can bullshit with the best of them. Now are we ready? Assault shuttle, whatever. Point defense is good. Keep this thing alive as long as possible. Polysil alloy, yeah, on this, why not? The obsidian blade.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for
There
construction.
you go. And if you'll check the news ticker, sometimes the AI likes to over-harvest. It's just trying to get this planet developing, but it's one resource. It's not worth it to destroy permanent resources on this colony, because I have a feeling this is going to be one of those games that goes on for hundreds of turns, which is most games I play. Alright, we have an extended range and a tanker. That means our bro was waiting for a refuel. That's awesome. Together, I want you guys to head... I don't know. Also, we'll need to put sensor ships to picket and detect the enemies coming. And we can do that a lot more easily because of our speed. Go ahead and move to Cathalt.
We embark as ordered.
Okay, yeah, their voice acting is really nice. And those were the only two items of note this turn. Alright, where's the home world? Look at this. We got all this money, all kinds of new ship designs. First of all, we need command ships. I'll take 2 of those. Some enclaves. Damn, they can churn. 2 of these. 2 of these. 8 of these. That should be good for now.
You heard him. We must increase the
Alright, which was the other one you guys started with? Oh yeah, gotta be this one. Completely undefended. I don't know if I like that. No, I'll go on the record and saying I don't like that. I mean, another 8.
We will build as you command.
It's gonna take a little while to expand our fleet, but it should be worth it. Sorry about that, everybody. We are back. I was gonna make fun of the AI for stranding its ships here, but it's got a tanker en route. So I guess I could be forgiven this time. Although these warships are kinda crappy.
The Armada moves as one.
Yeah, you guys can't go anywhere. You've got 0.5 light years of fuel left. There's an enemy scout coming here. I hope the AI sees that. I might have diverted a fleet, because remember, it's still turn 51. Like, my decisions from turn 51 as the Hivers haven't been implemented yet, although I'm pretty sure they have been saved, and if not, whatever, the AI can handle it. Alright, these are colonizers. Wow, we have a scout plunging deep into their territory. That's pretty cool. Also, a minor fight going on. I call it minor because it isn't likely that we're going to win it. What is our total number of ships? 86. 28 in service, so it's mostly been colonizers. It looks like I've given out all the orders and stuff. Yeah, it took us this long just to get the Tarkasian house in order. Now we actually start trying to move forward, shall we? I think we're going to be playing a heavily defensive game, guys, while we wait for colonies to develop, our navy to get a little bigger and badder. There is a gate set up there, as of this turn. I can't see that going any way but bad, though. Now here, it looks like the enemy stumbled onto funny business. I don't like well, they're on the other side, so other side of the ring from us, so I guess it doesn't matter.
System update.
Loyal Sons want us to help defend Alu. This defense request was put up by the Tarkasian High Command, so I don't know. Alu needs to be defended, I agree with that. I don't particularly see anything incoming. Hang on. Where were we mustering the Hiver task force of like 80 billion ships? Yeah, it was down there, wasn't it? No, it couldn't have been. These places don't have gates yet. It must be... Oh, the interface. There we go. Just out of curiosity. Damn, but the Lear are building up. All I can say is I'm glad to see it. Alright. New generation of ships ready. Our future colonization prospects aren't looking rosy. Kagral isn't bad. We should probably fight to keep it, which is why the AI deployed ships there. Smart business. Korvath's industrial output is pretty impressive.
We will build as you command, Valkona.
This thing says construction is paused. Alright. There's nothing set aside for construction. If we budget a tiny bit, we can eventually have defenses there. And that's fine. It won't slow the development too much. I've probably just committed a horrible mistake and everyone's screaming at the screen. Alright, we've got disruptor torpedoes, squadron CNC, point defense, all the specialist ships. Now the blunt clubs will be coming. You guys. 2 pulsed fission armors. Go ahead and go there.
Departing now, Valkona.
That might become a decent fleet base for our stuff. You know, in terms of protecting their assets, I guess they didn't do... Where was the place with the fight? Oh, was it Zotrak? Yeah. 88 friggin' ships, man. Eight ships at Kuvald, I don't remember why. Whatever. Whatever. The Hivers are not our concern now. The news. More ships arriving at Korvath, so we're all gassed up. Wow, we are reinforcing this place just in case the enemy decides to come on by. And a random tanker decided to stop in. I don't know. Well, our friends are always welcome here. Alright. We've gassed up our scout here as well, it looks like. Yeah, that's an extended range. You know, let's participate a little, everybody.
We embark as ordered.
Head out to Lyral, then fill up your tanks, and go scout out one of these systems. As for our tanker, since you're post-fission, you'll be able to keep up with our fleet and therefore be useful. That end, go ahead and move out to Kagral.
We will move at full speed.
Full speed being 9 turns. Oh well. It's friggin' blazing compared to the Hivers. We're gonna be losing money so badly. But I want to crank research at least to get this tech because it's so useful. Otherwise we're good to just hang on. You guys go there.
Your word is law, Vakona.
That's 5 turns they're not available. Whatever, it'll be fine. We'll see any attack long enough coming to come back and repel them. Tanker going there? Okay, it looked like there was like no ships for the Tarkas. That's because there mostly wasn't, but yeah, whatever. Also, we should eventually get a full bevy of platforms. Just go ahead, add that to your guys' pile of stuff to do. You can do that in 2 turns along with the destroyer order.
Shipyards at your disposal, Vakona.
Friggin' impressive, guys. You too? LDPs?
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no
It
time.
makes me nervous to have so little interior defense. What do we build here? Alright, they're going. God, all this war. I'd love to get cute with the scout and destroy the gate, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's see if we can run away. Meanwhile, Merciful Son, or the Loyal Sons, punk leadership. Same thing has happened to Silent Scream's Recon Bird and at Ozaktor. Silent Scream is pushing with an interesting amount of forces. I don't know why. Enemy reinforcements come in. And our Hyver opponents have frickin' cruisers. Hyvers love cruisers. I mean, everyone loves cruisers, but Hyvers get them early. Maybe we'll be facing Hyver dreadnoughts that can plop in on us at any point. Won't that just be fun? By the way, the answer to that question is nope. I like the Tarkas battle music.
Yes, Kandai. Full power to thrust.
It fits the overall theme of things. Also notice that our sensor range is frigging enormous. We can see almost to the planet right after exiting warp. Alright, the goal here is to run away.
As you command, Tycho.
And hope we can fight the planet missiles. We probably can't. Let's 8x this. Alright, warp engines will be ready in a minute. Just run. Oh, balls. Shoot at point defense.
We are targeted, Tycho. The fleet moves for another day.
Alright. We managed to warp out. Just in time to avoid the flood of planetary warheads.
System
Or does that not
updates.
count?
A few ships approaching Varkona.
No, it counts as our retreat. Enemy's gonna intercept with a scout. The planetary missiles have damaged it, so they could probably get that done, unfortunately enough. Alright, Kegral. So these guys are ready to move if necessary, although I have a feeling I'd like them to stay here. Korvath. Wait, what? The Loyal Sons want? Oh, come on, guys. I didn't pick that up. Loyal Sons, I want Kegral. You guys already have so much. See, that's how the AI is your friend, but they'll still do dick things to you. Although, it is important to point out that with diplomacy on, the douche is like 1,000,000 times greater. The Queen does not wish to part with Kegral. Come on! That's what I get. Come on, I would have ceded it to me if I was the one running this place. What happened here? Did we lose a scout war? Enemy colony there. I don't like that they're so close. I mean, I guess if you look at the political map, it's pretty much split down the middle. Political map. Yep. There's the emphasis on us. Take the emphasis off. Here is the map. Loyal Sons are enormous. Not surprising. They're in the lead. Turn on alliance view. You see our alliance does stretch over more than half the ring. Although basically it's half the ring. And this is what we've seen of the enemy so far, although I have no doubt they stretch over their part of the ring as well. And in terms of military forces, here's how the disposition looks. I'm nervous. What just arrived here? Whatever. Put you guys together. 2 tankers available. Given the proximity of the enemy, I'm comfortable leaving a force this size here. For now. The colony ship is en route there. I don't know why particularly. Whatever. 7 destroyers.
Our path is clear. Engaging warp engines.
No problem. Move out for the fleet rendezvous. Engaged enemy ships. Took 253 damage from the planet missile. That's about it. Well, let's go get embarrassed by the Tarkas once again, everybody. Counter in deep space. Egg tenders are probably their armor class too, so we're just dead. Oosh. Friendly gate fleet got there, and now see, a lot of these ships are kind of damaged. But they have friggin' cruisers in like large numbers, so after this, let's just sprint to cruiser tech. And then fusion, so we're not left in the dust quite as much. Just a scout war. Alright, let's do this. Yep. It's an armor.
Get the ship moving.
If we can just hold them off.
Yes, Kandai. Full power.
Which we probably won't do. Maybe we will. Depends. Also, he can just keep following us and do this every single friggin' turn. Whatever, I'll tie up this asshole as long as we can.
The fleet moves for another day.
Warp out, genius. Oh. Yeah, she's lost her engine section. Nothing we could do there. Seriously, screw off, guys.
System update.
Enemy fleet. 4 turns to K Sothram. I'm hoping the Hivers can figure out that they need to not let that happen. Alright, 10 LDPs all in 1 turn.
We will move at full speed.
That's what I call the good stuff, everybody. Move these colonizers over there too.
Your word is law, Varkona.
See, they say they want it, but they're not colonizing it.
Our path is clear. Engaging warp engines.
When we get to 50%, I think I'll scale back the research just a little bit to get enough for further fleet expansions. Although, I don't know. Under the circumstances that obtain, lots of armors probably look like the order of the day to me.
Yes, Varkona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
You guys. Paratankers. Why is this thing still in the design? I guess I just forgot to clear it out. Ah, that's mildly upsetting. What else did I want? Alright, some point defense. There we go.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
We are in the crappiest position, so...
System update.
Just gotta be ready, I suppose. Kalolum. Someone arrived back at the homeworld. A large... Oh no, those were built. Look at all that. Look at all that from one turn. 6 ships. Plus you. A scout vessel.
Departing now.
Go to Korvath and I'll
Varkona.
decide what to do with you. What's over at Korvath? 8 destroyers. And you're building LDPs at a painfully slow rate, whatever. Now just send all these guys to the rally point.
We embark.
We
as
need to have
ordered.
a strong force ready to move.
We will move at full speed.
Yep, nothing else of note happened.
System update.
Our friends want Anoshi. And they've colonized. So that makes what? 12 worlds? God, Hivers. You guys better be at cruisers soon, at least. Whatever. At least this means they'll be able to help us defend. Their gates stretch over basically half the ring now. They'll have a gate up there next turn. That's one thing the AI can be counted on to do pretty reliably. Expand their gate network. 10 ships inbound. We'll have a gate there the turn that the attack hits. I think we need to tell our friends to defend at Passim. Compose to alliance. Defend at Passim. ASAP. And of course the Lear immediately give up on their own friggin' colony. Look, you guys can dispatch a task force. I guarantee you'll be there quicker than the friggin' Hivers. They'll take, what was their ETA? 10 turns? You know, 13 turns rather, so there's no problem there. Except for massive enemy encroachment. All over. Alright, let's focus on stopping the small ones if we can. I'd love to have that communications tech available. You know what? Screw that.
Our path is clear. Engaging warp
Get
engines.
over there. Get ready for a fucking stellar defense. We can have ships there. Yes, we can. Wait. What are we dispatching? Yeah, we're dispatching armors. They need a command ship, don't they? Alright, we'll send a command ship to them too, but we'll just be participating in the defense, although the numbers should tell heavily on our side now. And more armors. Yeah, shocking. Well, game, if you're gonna let me have so many friggin' destroyers.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships
I mean,
out
that's
in no
why
time.
homeworlds are awesome. Just that industrial output is good stuff. Some days I just don't know, guys. Whatever, having our fleet there anyway will be helpful. The Hivers are probably sending more gate fleets out eventually. We have to be ready to hold our turf. What are you, a tanker? Hang on, do you have a pulsed fission? Yes, you do. And there we go. 3 tankers. A couple colony ships. Some defense force, let me tell you. You guys. One of our colonies, but... whatever, we'll keep you there in case an enemy scout comes herpa-derping along. You guys, on the other hand, let's bring you on out of there.
Cartographer.
Hadn't
chart
noticed
the
that either.
path.
4 turns over there. Will we be able to interfere with their plan to get a scout there? Whatever, the Hivers will have it. I'm hoping. I'm hoping they figured out that, you know, that's important. Could get bad, guys. Trying to hold down like a dozen leaks. Oh, wow. If only we'd caught up with a few more ships, we could break through there, but nope. Besides, it would only like kill one of their gates, which isn't a terribly large achievement. The loyal sons will kindly usher that asshole away from our friend's colony. That's good.
System update.
Sorry that this is a really choppy episode, guys. I guess that's my fault for being in a high traffic area for a while. You know what really steams my balls? Alright, look at the climate hazard for Kagrul. 352, and it's moving this way, right? The optimal Hiver climate hazard is in the other direction. So this thing is a hellhole to them. It's barely habitable even with all that biotech I gave them. Or maybe it's because of that biotech. Man, talk about coming home to roost. What do we got? Scouts? Whatever, K-Sotherm, I hope you can handle it. I won't run this episode on too much longer, just it's good to get the basics in order and put a couple turns into fleet management. Are there fights going on without my knowledge? Oh, it's counting the LDPs. What is this, a tanker? We are gonna need you guys. We don't really need... in a way it's good that someone has a colony there because our ships will refuel. And that's a decent place for a fleet base. But in other ways it's just annoying as crap. Just go to
Departing
K-Fault.
now, Varkona.
If we go to K-Fault, then it might be closer to some of these hotspot areas that the enemy is trying to raid. So I figure we can deploy tanking support a little easier. Or something. Meanwhile, a command ship. And some additional vessels. Where's the enemy going that we need to stop? Alright, that one's simple.
We embark as ordered.
There you go. However, yeah, the Noble Blade will go ahead and
We will move at full speed.
move out. We can get there in time with a command ship even. Glad to see that. Glad to see the Loyal Sons are taking measures too. Some of those might be cruisers though. I might send another round of reinforcements there just in case. And more armors. MOAR. That is official Tarkasian naval
we
policy.
will build as you command, Valkona.
More. Okay, Sothram. There we go. Disproportionate response. That should be like the motto of the Hivers.
System update.
Alright. Our colonial support costs are steadily increasing, even though I don't particularly remember colonizing another planet. Yeah, we're at 5. Even though one of our colonies has pretty much developed. No, what the... It's fleet maintenance. I'm a dumbass. Almost nothing is going to savings. And even less is going to research. Oh, what a mess. Huge, massive deficits, a weakened military, enemies straining at our borders. And part of it's my fault. That doesn't make it easier though. That actually kind of makes it harder. Alright, you guys are the old style. I'm thinking I might send the old style first just to clear the air. Like in terms of who goes what in a order of battle. Now see, this is looking like a battle fleet. Noble Blade about here, just a little back. And screw it, let's get the UV lasers out there. Very little reason not to have such badass weaponry brought to bear. I'll tell you what, move one of those back. What did the Ankle do? I forget. Regular Veil or point defense. We'll want at least 2 of those. There we go. I'll keep the torpedo ship with the disruptor in the back, I figure. Yeah. Next to the command ship. And try to keep them a somewhat clear line of fire. Maybe stagger the line a little. So that we don't disrupt our own ships. Oh god, I can see it now already. And PD vessels in the front. This is assuming, of course, the formation faces the enemy. And if they don't, well, then that'll suck. Alright, this is a mess, but whatever. More ships coming. Oh no, they want to defend past him too. Yeah. Got a bunch of literal rocket scientists over here. This is a decent place to leave off. We got a lot done today. Thank you for watching. Let's play a succession game of Sword of the Stars. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and next time we'll continue trying to not die.